Hello, YouTubers. My name is X Factor. Welcome to some 64-man Conquest size large on Pro Market, where it's always guaranteed that shit will hit the fan early and often. And this round is no exception, as there are some absolute crazy and epic flag takes. Whenever I play Conquest, I challenge myself. How many flags can I cap? How many flags can I defend? How quickly can I get on those flags? Because I'm going to show you a clip of kind of loitering around on the map, which never helps your team. And you guys see this all the time on any map, but it's exemplified, especially on Pro Market, with all the verticality and the rooftop spawns that people can pop, especially by E, where I actually die from one. So I try to stay on burn when capping. Can I go chase out there and get those kills? Can I chase out in this alleyway? Sure. But then I'm off the burn. Well, it doesn't mean we're going to continue to win that burn, right? You have to have one more player than they have on the flag burn area for you to win that burn. And that's what's important. Take the fight to those flag areas. And this is an example of some of that loitering. I don't want to be stuck here, but we're pinned. We took a spawn back in the buses trying to get back to D, and we're getting hit from 2 and 3 different angles. So what option do you have? You could die. You could not revive. You could spawn back at your gimme, one of the flags that you have. But we're in a pretty good position here to kind of get to D. The problem is we're attracting a lot of attention. The longer you're loitering, the longer that you are a red dot on the mini-map, or 3D spotted through a wall, or people hear your gun shooting, or your voice, the more attention and the more trouble you're more than likely going to have. And I'm trying to revive as many people as possible, trying to stay alive myself, trying to be an anchor for our group, but we simply got
coming out
pinched.
of that alley now.
Look at all the people we killed. It meant absolutely nothing because they had more flags than us. You cannot outkill the ticket bleed. That entire time, they had 3 flags, we had 2. No matter how many kills, no matter how many people were not revived, it simply did not matter. We're actually aiding the enemy team there because we're simply not capping a flag, putting them on the ticket bleed. Remember, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, all the Battlefield titles, they have some pretty aggressive ticket bleeds. When you own the majority of the flags, in this, it's 3 of the 5. There's a ticket bleed that's rocking. No matter how many times they kill, die, be revived, it doesn't matter. That's constantly working against them. And here's what I do when I'm defending or capping A. I try to stay on the killing floor. The flag burn radius. They keep coming, right? So I'm going to keep killing them. I don't want to go chasing these buildings because there might be a guy or two that drop down while I'm running up the stairs. Then they're starting to take that flag away. If it starts burning, I'm going to notice it. If I start hearing enemy voices, I'm going to notice it. And you might hear a couple of the Wookiees. There's a couple of Wookiees in my squad. We're working back and forth. Hey, there's a guy over here. I got shot from above. And that's the best thing you can ask for when you're in a squad and you want to use your VoIP. Just give you a call out when you die. Did you get shot in the back?
Behind you guys.
Did you trade? Is the guy dead? Is there 3 more around the corner? That is valuable information as I shoot my teammate in the head with the old Deagle Beagle, which he probably did not appreciate that. But I'm going to get a revive here real quick. And guess where we're going? A's burning. We're going straight back to A just to get on the burn. That's it. Just like that. We've won the bleed back. Was it because I killed those 2 people or because we had a couple teammates there and we equaled that burn or went beyond it with 1 extra person? Let's say they had 2 people there. We had to have 3 to push that back. That sort of action gives you time to spawn back. Let's say you pop this flag back in your way and you all get slaughtered. You just earn at least 1 spawn. If they're doing a quick burn where they've got 2 or more people and they're out burning you, you'll at least get 1 spawn in. That's why it's so important just to jump on the flag and contest it. Keep them from capping it. Put it neutral or put it back in your favor. 9 times out of 10 is going to reward not just you, but your team. Think about the larger maps, the Conquest maps. A tank rolls up, you're assault. He's a solo tank. Just hide, stay on the burn. Maybe a teammate helps, maybe an engineer comes along. Maybe you finally die, but because you kept that flag tied up high in your favor, you get the opportunity to spawn back. What would I do? I would spawn engineer. I'd be dropping the pain on that ass with an RPG, and that guy turned around at the wrong time. So I actually made a mistake there. I went out of ADS. I assumed the kill. Lost that, but we made quite a comeback. If you guys didn't pay attention to the ticket situation early, we were down like 150 to 170 tickets, which goes extremely fast when you're talking about Pro Market. And here I'm just trying to keep E, which I'm going to showcase kind of the flag spawn is across from me. That you have to be careful when you're in those buildings. That's going to happen a little bit later. And here's another thing. You can shoot through those. Don't have to have C4 or the Jeep stuff. just shoot through them. Now, it takes you a little bit longer to get on burn here, so you got to run through the ice cream shop or run through the other wall, but it's not flashing. We're actually doing okay. It was neutraled out. If you pay attention above the mini-map, it was not flashing. And that means there's basically nobody on it, or there's basically one teammate on it. So you are good to go. This is that spawn I was talking about. You have to be careful when capping E because this is one of their major spawns. And a lot of people loiter there. Doesn't matter if they just spawned or they spawned there 10 minutes ago. As I try to target prioritize, there will be people there. There will be blood. All day, every day. Remember, I talked about this earlier. Pro Market is the map for loiterers. It's close quarters, and people just get these low camping spots, and they don't want to move. And just like that, we are back on a challenging. We're losing the burn. Got to get a kill or two. And just like that, we are now winning the burn as soon as we get back on it. That's how important one body is. That's why I try not to chase kills off a burn. If there's guys up in the buildings, I will take cover. I will hide. I will try to stay alive because it just takes that one body to swing it, and you might not get it back. What if that guy was a squad wipe? If it was a squad wipe, you don't have to worry about his compadres, those 3 or 4 other guys coming to help him. It's completely clear from that threat as I'm trying to get my health up due to the suppression change in the game. And the good news about that is the CTE developers were in my stream last night. They're talking about making more tweaks to that when you can heal and when you can spawn on people in CTE. Because remember, there's spawn blocking right now in CTE as I'm trying to run for my life from that nade. And there it is. A is flashing again. I got to get on the burn. That one body, and we tied it up, but now I'm off burn. Trying to learn the burn a little bit. Thought I had it figured out. Thought you could burn from there, but you simply can't. Got to put myself back, but we are A-okay. So if you want to challenge yourself, YouTubers,
straight ahead,
do everything in your power not to loiter. Get on the flag, whether you're attacking it or defending it. Your scores will rocket towards the top. And of course, you're doing your team a solid, giving them a spot to spawn and another spot to push from. Remember, it's just not about establishing a ticket bleed, but different lines of attack on the other flags. If you bottle into 1 or 2 flags, you're going to have a bad time. But if you've constantly got a 3rd or 4th one open, you're going to have a good time. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. We'll see you soon.